Miami facing the 31-year-old out of Phoenix this afternoon. That would be Griffin.
Fastball, he needs to locate it a little bit better. 360 average on that four-seamer, so a lot of pitches down the middle. Starter relief with Force Academy in Colorado Springs. Actually got drafted out of high school by the Phillies.
Popped up foul territory. Junior Camanero's got it on the track, and there's one away.
And then the side.
Chandler Simpson still dealing with a cranky left thumb. Here is Otto Lopez. Well, did you know that Griffin serves in the United States military as a reserve
Does
captain?
he really?
He's the only current. There's a 1-1 to Otto Lopez, who yesterday, Nelly, collected the 25th
zone.
Otto 2 for 8 in the series. And he hits this on the ground to shortstop for Taylor Walls. 2 out. Jax, Kyle Snyder, their pitching coach, who Griffin has said is the best in baseball, has once again Snyder has been able to do with this Rays pitching staff over the years.
72 pitches in his last outing. They're trying to increase that. He went 4.
He was a starter at the Air Force Academy in the minors and as a Twins rookie in 2021, but he had been really
failed starters. I mean, if you look at his career numbers, he has better numbers in the bullpen. A 3.7 compared to
Kyle Stowers. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off a curveball. Stowers is the only Griffin Jax before. Be Morel, Ruiz, Norby, and Jimenez as a 3-2 sinker. Misses low ball 4. And Kyle Jax is, well, he's thrown 13 here in the first inning as Xavier Edwards takes a called strike. Edwards slashes this to left for Valade, and the side is retired. Nothing doing except a 2-out walk here in the first. And how about Yordan Alvarez? 22nd home run of the season. He leads the American League in that department. Leads the American League in RBIs. Well, you're a big
Alvarez.
guy.
I'm a real big war guy. Alvarez is a DH, and so he's not. I would agree with you that it's Alvarez's to lose.
You know who might like a word? Yandy Diaz. He leads the. Diaz third in the American League in hits. There's a swing and a miss by Heriberto Hernandez and Griffin. So here's Owen Casey with nobody on and 1 out. Boys and Teal
Sunday.
Sandy looks good out of the gates.
He does, and like I mentioned, you want to see.
This is hit deep to center field, way back onto the warning track goes Cedric Mullins, and there's 2 away. Ball was hit.
Last outing, 70 of those 95 pitches were the changeup and fastball. And that's how he has success. I mean, he can or the sweeper, whatever you feel comfortable in throwing, you're going to have to show that pitch just to show a hitter that you have something different. And
he looks pretty good so far this afternoon. Marcy tugs that foul outside of first. Bay. Marcy came on as a defensive replacement yesterday, just 0 for 2 in this series.
Curveball and a cutter.
Here's Jax's 3-2 to Marcy, and he stings that into center field off the glove of Walls, and a base hit for Marcy. We thought briefly about trying to stretch that single into a double. That ball was smooth. And here is Joe Mack. Have to wonder if maybe Marcy would try to get himself into scoring. And now Mack. Joe Mack leads off the last of the third. A Yandy Diaz, Greg Garcia. Big swing and a miss at the plate when Jacob Marcy was picked off to end the second. Good curveball in there for a strike. It's 1 in Tampa from Minnesota for Taj Bradley. Now, the one thing that the Marlins might have in their
face the lineup a third time, only 3 at-bats. It goes down to 194 after he settles in.
And there is strike 3 call. Good sinker on the inside corner.
Teams right there, not a lot of power. The Rays 28th in homers going into this series. The Marlins 27th. So you're probably
15 hits in last night's game with the 4 hits today. 16 of the last 19 hits in this series. Sanoja hit a homer yesterday. He bounces this fair, and Caminero throws him out. Let's get you a quick word from FPL. You have a pair of designated hitters also serving as the leadoff guys this afternoon. Augustine Ramirez was the DH batting first. And Fernando Tatis Jr. was the DH batting first as well. Perfect bottom of the third for Jax.
In softball, as part of the festivities, a free pitch, hit, and run competition was held yesterday, guys, at the Academy. Agent attendance, as you saw, City of Hialeah Mayor Brian Clavo, Marlins President of Business Caroline O'Connor, and Vice President of Public Affairs Alfie Mesa.
All right, Kelly, thank you so much. Here's Kyle Stowers batting with no. That is cued softly, and that's going to be an infield base hit for Kyle Stowers. Right up against the chalk.
Back in Seattle,
right.
Long time ago on the turf.
Blowing is not allowed anymore.
No.
Next lays off a changeup. Fourth, and Stowers represents the tying run at first. 2-0, good pitch to hit on. That's a double play. So he hit it so hard right to Aranda to retire the side. Double play ends it here in the fourth. Still one part for batting practice. An exclusive clubhouse tour yesterday before game 2. Players and coaches. As Heriberto Hernandez leads off the last of the fifth, he'll be followed by Casey and Marcy. Hernandez struck out.
I don't remember that, though.
You know, one guy that I actually just thought of as Hernandez swings and misses. By the way, Heriberto Hernandez. Johnny Damon had the frosted tips one time. Ahead in the count, he gets a base hit. Don't tell me I jinxed anything. He's on his way to second. Throw coming in, and they got it. Looks like he's initially safe, but does his hand come off the bag? That's the question.
I think is also on the corner there. That'd have been interesting. That was close. Usually they challenge
really
those. Through 5 innings twice as a starter.
Casey strikes out on a curveball. He's ahead of the count. 2 balls and no strikes. And now it's 3-0.
That he can hit.
Takes it for a strike. Oh, we have a challenge. This might be ball 4. This is a raised challenge. Fiducia thinks this was a strike. And he's wrong. And that's a 4-pitch walk. And Marcy will go down to first.
And well.
So here is Joe Mack batting with a runner at first and 2 out. Curveball's at the knees for a strike.
Wow, 2 pitches. Changeup, fastball, maybe changeup.
Got to challenge that one. No. Changeup caught him looking for strike 3. Still